7 months after residents of Hadgraft Wilson Place were forced to evacuate their homes after the neighboring UBC tower construction project caused their building to settle, their future remains uncertain. It's not clear whether or not they'll ever be able to move back into the building. But the Pathway Society that operates the building does point out that they have good lines of communication despite a looming lawsuit with both UBCO and the City of Kelowna.
Well, we're certainly exploring various options. I'm very optimistic with our ongoing relationship and working groups with UBC Properties Trust and with the City of Kelowna. So we're sort of working hard at exploring various options. We're committed to a path forward. What it looks like at this point, it's too early to tell. But we're certainly engaged with one another in terms of what those options are that we're exploring.
Right. So some of those individuals affected have found other places to live, and others are still going to want back in.
I would, yeah, I mean, to your point in terms of what those options are, people have, after they were evacuated, obviously there was a lot of relocating of those individuals. What it looks like in terms of a move back in, those are all explorations right now in terms of what those options are going to be. Sure, I can appreciate the fact that they're going to be those individuals that really enjoyed that property and wanted to remain there. But at this stage, we're exploring a whole lot of options right now.
So what have you heard about the readiness of that building to take people again? Does it seem like a certainty that at least at some point people can occupy that building again?
I'm not going to comment on the current status of the building other than to say everybody there has been evacuated. The building is certainly closed for occupancy, and what the future of the building looks like and what our options are, we're exploring all options.
So here you are, like 3 days in on the job, and already you're being hammered with a bunch of questions you can't answer.
Well, you know what? I mean, that's the nature of the beast. This isn't my first rodeo when it comes to dealing with challenging files, and it's been a 40-year career in terms of communications and public relations. So I'm not fazed by anything, and like I say, my nature and our approach as a collaborative organization is that we want to have those open lines of communications with both the city and UBC so that we can resolve this situation for the best of all parties.
Let's hope we can get some of those people back in there.
Absolutely. That's, you know what, I mean, at some point there will be an option that hopefully we can look at in terms of the accommodation of those tenants. What that looks like, it's way too early to tell at this
All
point.
right. Thanks for this. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Right.
Have a great day.
And thanks for watching Kelowna Now.
We don't just report the news. We live here too. We're your neighbors, bringing you stories that matter to all of us. No government funding, no outside influence. Kelowna Now, local, independent. News you can trust.